mamas, I'm here today to address 3 myths about vaginal tearing during birth that you may not even realize you believe. But before I begin, my name is Midwife Kira and I believe that confidence in birth comes with being prepared. As a midwife, I know exactly how to get you there. Consider subscribing to my channel and joining in today's conversation about vaginal tearing myths. So, vaginal tearing myths is actually something I address very often in my clinic with my own clients. Vaginal tearing myth number 1 actually comes directly from my frequently asked question in my clinic. Should I do perineal massage during pregnancy to prevent tearing during birth? And so the short answer is no. But that doesn't mean that perineal massage during pregnancy isn't useful for some moms. See, my recommendation is that moms who have a history of sexual trauma or mothers who have some kind of trauma in that area who need to get used to what it feels like to have that perineal skin stretched like it would be during crowning, for example, this would be a good opportunity for them to practice breathing through that pressure. The reason why this came about is because a long time ago they had done a study that basically said that vaginal perineal massage during pregnancy would actually prevent tearing during birth. Around the same time that this information came out, they were also suggesting that you rub your nipples with a rough towel while you're pregnant to prevent the sensitivity of breastfeeding the first few days. Now, being a previously breastfeeding mother, I can tell you that even if I had rubbed my nipples on concrete, it still likely would not have helped with the sensitivity of breastfeeding for the first few days. And so being a mom who's had a vaginal birth, I can also tell you that perineal massage during pregnancy does not prevent tearing. What I can tell you that will prevent tearing is getting off of your back. In fact, deliver in any position besides on your back, and your likelihood of tearing has been greatly diminished. So, vaginal tearing myth number 2 is that episiotomy is actually better than tearing. And again, this is false. So, the thing that people don't realize is episiotomies are a perfectly clean cut. And any laceration on the body, like let's say, you cut your arm or you cut your finger cooking dinner, despite it looking like a straight line, the fact is any natural laceration is going to be kind of jagged. And when you repair these jagged edges, they kind of lock in like this and they heal really beautifully. But when you have an episiotomy, which is a completely perfectly surgical cut, and you're trying to heal an area that moves and gets sat on and all kinds of stuff, the fact is when it heals together, it doesn't heal as well as a natural tear, and therefore episiotomies are much more likely to tear postpartum. In addition to episiotomies being harder to heal postpartum, the fact is that an episiotomy more times than not will cut your vagina deeper than or worse than you would have torn naturally. The idea that episiotomy is better is officially debunked, and if you want more information for that, I want you to go and watch my natural tear versus episiotomy video, where I give you a great visual on why episiotomies do not make vaginal tearing better during birth. So vaginal tearing myth number 3 is that all moms tear, or specifically all first-time moms tear, as I heard recently from an OBGYN. Guys, this is not true. If you want to prevent tearing during birth, like I said before, and I'm going to say it 1,000 times more, give birth off of your back, number 1. And number 2, in my practice, where women are giving birth truly natural, and I mean not just without an epidural, but like true freedom of movement, self-directed pushing, if you can give birth in a position that your body wants to give birth in and not have someone counting to 10 over you, forcing your baby out, what happens is you'll naturally ease your baby out more gently, and thus you're less likely to tear. And so all the ideas that all moms tear during birth is completely debunked. In fact, in my practice, if I had to guess, I would say maybe 1 in 7 or 1 in 8 of my moms tear, if not a lot fewer than that. So did you guys find yourself believing any or all of these 3 vaginal tearing myths during birth? Or have you heard of any other myths or have any fears or concerns that you want to share with me in the comments below? I would love to help you guys navigate this, because really vaginal tearing during birth is something that can be prevented and is not as scary as you think when it does happen. I really want to take the fear out of vaginal tearing during birth, because it's really not what you think and it is preventable. So follow me over here to my natural tearing versus episiotomy video so I can give you guys some more information. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you next Midwife Monday. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.